My blood tonic. Let me tell you, you are the most beautiful girl in the whole world. Do you understand? You see all those people that used to say, hey, I'm a model, hey, I'm this one, hey, I'm Miss Nigeria. You are prettier than all of them put together.
Even Abani.
Don't you know that you are my mommy water?
What of the money I told you about? The exams was too sad and I'm not finished paying.
That's more money. That peanut. There is this cupboard that I'm doing for Mama Nkechi. Foreign style. I'm using foreign wood to do the cupboard. As soon as I'm done doing it today, Mama Nkechi will pay me. When she pays, I'll bring her the money and give to you. You understand? You know you are my investment. Actually, apart from you, there's no other investment I have. You understand?
Out of your shop is not an investment.
Actually, you are number one. You come first. You understand?
What I'm telling you is, I've told you so many times, stop putting this pencil here. Stop behaving like all these village boys. So everybody have to know that you're a carpenter.
You know what? Actually, why I normally have this pencil with me is because in case I'm walking on the road and somebody jumps in and say, hey, Etiokwe and Sons Ventures Enterprise Nigeria Limited.
Only you.
There is this work I have for you. I don't have to waste time. What time my pencils, bro? Sketch it out 2 hours and put on your area. I swear, I know.
What I'm saying, just always put it in your bag. Don't put it behind your ear. It makes you look like those village boys. And then when you're coming out, look good. Put powder, so you don't have all this on your face. So when people come, they will not know that's like.
Actually, whatever you want, I will do. Whatever you. What is all this?
Stop! Stop it!
So that you have to mosquitoes. Am I the only person admiring this beauty?
I'm going.
Sharing my beauty with mosquitoes? No, it wouldn't happen. You know that when you finish your lesson, you know where to meet me up. Meet me in the shop, so that you give me company. Actually, that's my best. Actually, it's the right thing to do. Actually, that's the right thing to do now. Ogo balam, blood tonic. I tell my friends, I have to continue from where I stopped. Ogo balam has done her own. Ogo balam letter, blood tonic.
Yes. I want you to try whatever that is possible to make sure that you will write this exam and pass it only once. So that you can go to the city and join with your brother and start planning for your future. Because your future is the main thing. But I don't understand anyway. I just say I should discuss it with you. Of all the young men in this town, you didn't see any of them that you can partner with. Finally, you are partnering with a woman. I don't know. Is she the one that is teaching you? Or are you the one that is teaching her? What is the partnership? What is it like?
Well, she's a very intelligent person. So that's why I learned it. So that I can be able to pass the exam once, like you said.
She's a very intelligent person. And you're learning? Oh. Yeah. Okay then. So what are you will be doing?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Intelligent girl. Intelligent girl.
Finally completed your registration for the exams.
He's in any school. I spoke to Okwe about it. Well, he said that he's trying to get some little money here to help me complete it. You know the money he had is what he used in buying these glasses for my eyes.
Oh, you already got the glasses and you're not putting it on. Do you want under the sun?
I don't want people to know I have eyesight.
Look at me.
I look like Professor.
That for that math teacher. Okay, I see. you need to try and complete the payment. So I'm gonna give a saying on nature, so that things will be easy for me while writing the exam. That was why I've been waiting. So when your money is complete, I can put the we can register together.
So we get
so that we can get 021022. You understand? That's the idea.
I'm looking for, it's not my fault now. I'm looking for one. See, if I see any small job in myself, I'll be doing now to generate small money.
No. You need to focus and then do it so that we can finish up this. Then again, with that for that mass,
I told you, we are going to see, we are going very, very early, sure, you know. I'll get there and start teaching you all everything. I'll teach you.
Yeah. This is good.
Mm-hmm. The only thing we don't have in Nigeria is government.
Yes.
Apart from government, we have everything.
Every other thing is in place.
Best of beer, best of everything.
This one that you are all seated alone here, where is your son?
My son has gone for his lessons. You know he's preparing for exam.
Oh.
Yes, I have a very wonderful plan. As soon as he finishes that exam and I know he will pass.
He will.
That's why I registered him for the lesson.
That's good.
He will then proceed and join his brother in the city.
Oh.
So that both of them can start, he will teach him the way.
Yes.
And then he will start to make money so that the people who are helping me will be double. That my son has been trying anyway, but if they are two,
it will make things easy.
It will make things,
you
understand it?
I love your plans.
That's it.
The burden can reduce.
That is it. And he's doing so well. That my son has been trying. He has been trying. Yes, I give him kudos.
I know he's hardworking. He will make it. But then, come to think of it, when he eventually gets done with his studies and he leaves for the village, for the city, to join his brother, you'll be left alone in this big house. How will you cope?
I don't understand. Have I not been coping?
How?
I have people like you, friends like you.
No, now. I cannot be with you all the time. What I'm talking about is you need a woman in this house. A woman that will be keeping you company. You gist with her, you laugh with her, and you know what I'm talking. You do other things that I cannot afford to do for you as a friend.
You have a point. Do you know I've not been taken in this direction? I'm telling you.
My friend, try and get a wife.
Okay. Do you have anyone in mind?
Not really, but then we can start searching. Yes, there are good women around this community, and you're a well-respected man around. Oh?
It's making a whole lot of sense. Maybe I can even do it as my son is still here, so that he will start getting used to the woman
before he leaves
for the city. Okay.
You see? So please, give it a thought.
But is the woman going to be just a small girl or a thick madam?
My God.
Yes, how are you?
Fine, Papa.
I called to inform you officially as my son who is in the house with me that I have made up my mind to pick up another wife, who will live with me. And I know you will not have a problem with that because I have tried. Since the death of your mother, I have been living without anybody. But now I think the time has come for me to do this because of the issue, because of tomorrow.
Well, Papa, it's a nice idea.
Yeah, I know.
It's a beautiful idea because very soon I will go to the city. Yeah? It's better you bring in one person
Very important. I know you will understand it.
And it will be one person. And I don't know if one you can up again you done. And I go to the city and we'll be getting phone calls.
Of course, you don't mean all the period you have lived with me. Have we had any such situation?
That's why I'm happy.
It's okay. I just say let me inform you.
Hey, but have you told my brother Jidofo?
Why would you ask me that?
Yeah, I'm your son who is here.
Well, let me just make it very snappy. Of course, I've told you. Is he not the one that will bring the money?
Papa will make money.
I know you will make money. I know you will make money. And I'm praying for you to make the money.
Soon.
But as of now, you don't have it.
What are we eating this night?
We have to go warm the soup we have. We have soup. Warm the soup and we do eat them. If you don't want to eat that one, you arrange what you can eat.
Because your brother cannot be sending you money every day. If you go 4 days, it's become more and more again.
As this point.
No problem, Papa. Let me warm and give you food.
Well, give me, if you don't want to eat, you can prepare what you are going to eat. But don't go near my rice anyway. I will keep them for. Listen. In the course of my discussion with my friend yesterday, something came up and I am beginning to give it a thought. I decided as my first son that something like that should not happen without you knowing about it. Just calm down. I am planning to take another wife. It's not a laughing matter. Your brother is about to write his examination. And as soon as he finishes writing that examination, as we discussed, he's coming to join you. And when he leaves, I need somebody around here. And I was not actually thinking about this. But my friend opened my eyes and I decided it's something that we must do. So, prepare your mind already. I know you may be thinking about I'm going to ask you to bring, no, it's not going to cost a lot of money. This kind of marriage is just arranged like this. Before you know it, you have conjured it. You just arrange the woman, you bring her here as a wife. It's not going to cost a lot of money. No, you are not going to take over it. She's my wife. My wife. I am not going to travel far. From here, from our town here, we're already looking. The only thing that I don't know now is whether she will be a small girl or whether she will be a thick madam. But there must be a woman, no wife. Then maybe before long I will decide the one whether I'm was or is but you understand? You have gotten what I'm saying, right? I will call you back. Eh? I want money back.
Papa, I'm ready to go, sir.
So you should have gone now. I come to the back here to make this phone call. I don't know.
Okay. Because as if I can drink, who do you want to marry?
Why are you behaving as if you are not understanding what I'm explaining to you? Eh? By every standard, you are a beautiful girl. Understand? Listen, I am not talking about the friendship. I'm talking. My wife can be cook here. Eh? I want you to come to my level so that we can become man and wife. Huh?
See, there is someone I want to get married to. It's Etioko, and he has been helping me with my school, with everything. If I don't end up marrying him, it will look somehow like I'm wicked or.
Emuma. Ebuma Koiri, Ethiopia, Ethiopia. Why are you doing this to yourself? They said you are very intelligent, and I believe that. So Ethiopia is that intelligence? How can you do that? How can you even make up your mind to mortgage your future with a character like Ethiopia? Somebody who has nothing. Somebody who is planning to make a future from gambling. Maka Chineke, if you end up with Ethiopia, he will gamble with your life. You will end up with nothing. In fact, he will reduce you that you are in your husband's place and you are looking somewhere else. Because somebody there being that is why I want you to make up your mind so that we can see this thing.
You're almost the same age with my father.
When you make reference to age, you are making a mess of this discussion. What is age? You are making a mess of this. Okay, look, just look at this car. Just take a look. Just look. Even this my sandal that I'm wearing here now, Ethiopia cannot bite. I'm telling you, listen to me. You didn't know my son in Jirafo. Do you know how much he has in this state? That money originated from me. Yes. And by the time I make you my wife, I am already planning this thing with him. He's in agreement. It's not as if I'm coming to deceive you. No, I am in agreement with my son. As soon as I make you my wife, a supermarket is going to come up in this town. The very first supermarket, you will be the owner of that supermarket. In this town. How about that? Listen, I have not been driving. I didn't want to buy a car because the doctor said that my sight is too powerful. The way they described the sight, I was so afraid. I had no need to drive so that I don't just kill myself before my time. But if you become my wife, that car will come. And you will be the one that is driving it. And then I will sit in front. Look at your face. You have not even started to use all this organic cream they keep talking about in the radio. They keep talking about this organic. I just wonder. Look at your face. You are not wearing it yet, and you are like this. By the time I finish you with organic, when you've got mama's on you, then they go.
Now big woman.
Bigger woman. How about that? You don't need to be thinking about it. Even Papa, his grandfather, Aguburi.
This excitement I am seeing on your face, something must have happened.
I finished the work.
Hey! I trust you.
I finished the work. See, I am still wondering how you came up with this idea. I have been sitting in this time. I didn't know that something like this is possible.
I told you.
But how did you come to realize that this girl is the one we should go for?
You know a man without a wife in the house is like a king without a queen in his palace.
But you made only one suggestion. And it became the best suggestion.
Okay.
In fact, I finished talking with this girl.
I trust you.
In fact, I've entered her brain. I see her brain jumping.
Hey! You know, there's one thing about you. You have those words in your mouth.
This is actually beyond words. I'm still surprised with myself. How I was just saying it and everything was just falling into the rightful places.
You shouldn't be short. This calls for celebration.
She was telling me about the Ethiopia. I finished the Ethiopia. You didn't say that Ethiopia. If that Ethiopia will go to that girl, she will slap him. I'm telling you.
I believe you. Let's go.
Papa, good afternoon, sir.
Yes, Emeka, how are you?
I'm coming.
Very important. Very important. This is actually continuation. I've been enjoying myself within my friends. We went out to shack. I just brought this one, just to one for the road to enjoy. One for the road.
What is the celebration? You can tell me. You can join the anime celebrate, or even I can buy some more beer for you.
You don't need to buy me any beer. You don't have any money. Whatever money you are spending is money you stole from me. I don't want to go into that. You want to buy me beer so that when they ask you, when I want to treat your fuck up, you will tell me I spend the money with you. It's not possible. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I can always buy my beer. Keep stealing until I'm ready to deal with it.
Yeah, Papa. I've been meaning to ask. Recently, you've been saying a lot about you getting a new wife.
Mm-hmm. You have a problem with that?
No, not how serious. So I'm just confused. I want to know if you are really serious.
Oh yeah, of course. I'm very serious. I've been searching for a new wife and I have found a new wife. And we are getting married. You know?
Please, who is she? Onye Kobo. Let me know my new stepmother.
Forget about this nonsense stepmother. You have just your mother who has died. And I'm your father. Forget about any step. There's no step. I live in the bungalow. There's no step in this house. But do you really want to know?
Papa, please tell me, who is she? Onye Kobo. Let me at least know.
Okay. If you are looking for a wife, for example, and somebody tells you there is an intelligent woman somewhere, will you not be looking at that intelligent one?
Obviously, I'll be looking at her now.
Intelligent.
That hasn't answered my question. Can you just make it clearer for me?
Well, you were the one who told me that she is intelligent. And therefore, I decided to go for that intelligent one. I have proposed to her, and she has accepted. And we are getting ready.
Chinonye?
Did you see her in your lesson today? Did you see her in lesson today? Or be a lesson ta? Those who are going to even at school class when again a bomb on yara.
What is your problem? What is your problem? How on earth will you accept to marry my father?
Who told you that?
I heard it from the horse's mouth. My father told me this afternoon when I got back from the lesson that you accepted to marry him.
What is wrong with that now? Is it a bad thing if I marry your father? What bad thing did I commit now? Did I kill anybody?
Is it you talking or is someone speaking through you? Chinonye, you accepted to marry a man that is in the same meeting, age grade meeting with your father.
Why are you talking like this? Me and I know you're educated. You know age is nothing but a number. So why are you making it seem like it's a big deal? What matters is that, that I love him and I want to marry him. It's not big deal. It's not big that I decided that it's him I want to settle down with. His age, nothing. It doesn't matter anything.
Age is just a number. It doesn't matter anything. You are in love with my father. Okay. Let's agree it's love. What is your plan with Etiokwe? You told me specifically that he's the person that you want to get married to, considering all the things he has done for you, including this eyeglass you are wearing. He paid for your exam registration. He has done so many things for you, and you told me that he's the kind of man you want to get married to. What is the plan now?
Let me ask you. Is it everybody that you dated that you got married to? Did you stay with all the people you dated? See, life is turn by turn, it's not stagnant. You have to keep evolving. I know your father said you will settle Ethiopia. You will give him some money. That your brother will send money and you will now give Ethiopia.
So life is turn by turn. It's now my father's turn.
That's not what that's not what I mean. I'm just saying.
Chinoyan, there is no problem. I know what to do.
Come back now. Why are we now fighting each other?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. This one that you called me, I hope all is well, actually.
All cannot be well. Oh. Are you not aware?
Aware of what? Actually, I'm not aware of anything.
Because I know you will not be aware. They are aware. You will not be in that your shop now. See, there's a big problem. Oh. There's a huge problem.
What happened?
My father said that he wants a new wife.
It's not a bad thing. He can remarry. He's an old man.
The problem here is not that he has decided to get married to a new wife. The problem here now is the person involved. My father said he wants to get married to Chinonye, your blood tonic. That is not even the problem. The problem I have now is that I'm just coming from her house now, where she confirmed to me that yes, it is true that she already accepted to get married to my father because my father said he will settle you off. I am not in support of evil. I am not in support of evil in any way. So I said, let me come and inform you before it's too late. Go to my father. You are a man like him. Go to him, meet him. He's at home now.
I want smoke.
No. It's not a matter of smoke now. Go straight to my house. Meet my father. Tell him like a man. Discuss this thing out with him like a man.
I want smoke.
No. Small, oh. What's the meaning of this?
Mazioka, I greet you.
Can you get to?
Etiokwe.
I know. I just wanted to ask so that you can speak that with your mouth and never mind be Etiokwe.
Mazioka, there is something I want us to discuss as men. Because if you look at me very well, you know that I'm actually dressed like a full man. You have a papa's cap, I have my own. You have trousers, I'm wearing my own shirt equally.
Who are the men?
We.
You.
Yes, Mazi.
Because you are wearing the things I'm wearing with this useless sheep face cap, you are nonsense. You're wearing. You are a man. My friend, why are you here? I don't want to.
Mazi, the thing that brought me to your house actually is with regards to this particular girl in this village who goes by the name Chi. She's a girl I'm in love with, and I don't want to share her with anyone. But information reaching me had it very clear that actually we are trying to have one or two with her, and I will not allow that.
I don't know the people that are giving you the fake information. I am not trying to have one or two with the Chi. What I'm saying is that I am colonizing her as the colonial master, even as we speak, and there is nothing anybody can do about it.
Mazioka, let me make something very clear to you now. Everybody in this village knows that since I lost my parents and become an orphan and an only child, that I'm not a troublemaker. I've been a very peaceful person. That girl Chichi is my blood tonic. I can play with anything. I can joke with anything.
Well, if the she is actually the person you are hoping to be your blood pressure, blood tonic or blood whatever, then I'm telling you right here and now that you lack blood. She's not anything to you. You don't have any blood.
Mazioka for him and other if that girl Chichi, what is Solomon saw? If them actually that blood tonic him, what is Solomon saw? I don't want to have any problem with anybody.
Hey, young, listen to me, young man. Among all the things I've done in this town, I've not killed anybody. Killing people is not among the things I do. But if you don't want me to start learning how to kill somebody with you, just go anywhere close to that shishi.
Actually, I don't want to have a fight with anybody. Stay away from that girl. She's my life.
Are you talking to me? I know you are talking to me and you are shouting.
Actually, that is how my voice is. I'm not shouting at you. Whenever I'm discussing issues like this, that is how I talk. That is why I don't gossip. Because of the nature of my voice. Actually, stay away from that girl.
Your welcome has expired.
Yeah?
Get out.
Nah, eh?
If
If you try it again, you see what will happen. To God, go mad. To God. To God.
She is my blood tonic. When he has no blood. It's not a blood tonic. Thread. I don't even remember there's a bottle here.
Please stop. Don't be like this now. I was only trying to help out too. You know, all this money that you've been giving to me to go to school, all this money, if you had added it to your business, it would have actually become an enterprise, you know. But if you keep catching for me, when would you even have time for yourself? Oh, and you know my family is poor. It's not like you're that poor, but you know, if you don't invest in yourself now, if two people, me that is poor and you're somehow poor, marry each other, it won't end well now. Please now. Oh, please try and understand.
Ogwo Balam. My blood tonic. So actually, you want to leave me and go and marry another man. You want to leave me, Etiokwe, Eliokwe. Your own Etiokwe, Eliokwe. You actually want to leave me to marry another man. Hey! Gigi, I want smoke. I want smoke.
Well, you've not been smoking before. Why are you smoking now? It's not good for your health. Don't smoke.
Actually, I want smoke.
You will not smoke. You will not smoke. Please. Please, I'm sorry.
Nah, eh?
Please just try.
Nah, eh? I want smoke.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Are you at home? What of Emeka? Oh, okay. I'm coming to the house. Yes, sir.
The most beautiful of them all. This is for you. Yeah? So be you welcome. So how is everything? You are the owner of the two of them. Just enjoy yourself. You finish this one, you open this one. I want to take care of you.
Okay. Thank you. There is something I wanted to tell you about. That was why I insisted on coming to see you.
What is it?
Ethiopia has been.
I don't understand. You want us to sit here and start discussing Ethiopia for us to make him a topic? Who is he? Can you just drink your mouth and enjoy yourself? Forget about that animal.
It's just that he has been complaining. He said that I have to pay him for everything he did for me. And I feel so bad about it.
Have you seen what I'm saying? How in this world can a woman be dating a man who will be spending money on a woman and is keeping record of how much? He's a useless man. Okay, did he tell you how much he wants to balance? How much?
He said it's 20,000.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He has the total. 80 okwe that I know. The carpenter who has a pencil in his ear like this, he hasn't got 20,000 naira anywhere. Okay, what did he spend? How did he spend money that will come up to 20,000?
He paid for my wire 10,500. Then he bought these my glasses for me 2,000. Everything is 15,000, but he said it's 20,000.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is 15, around 15, and is the money for 20. As you know, don't worry, come here, don't worry. Come watch that again. You got that and move it. You can only allow nine. You know, for my boy, I know you will pick. I know you will always speak. Good boy. Listen, you know, something came up. You know, you have not been coming to the village anymore. You don't actually understand the kind of rain that is falling these days. Heavy rain, heavy downpour yesterday. Erupted one part of my roof. And the way it is going now, I think it's going to rain again today. And I wouldn't want the rain to pour into the house again. Yes, I have been here. I have invited my carpenter. We have been discussing since, and actually, he said 50,000, but I've been trust of that. We have been discussing and negotiating. Everything came to 35,000 for him to fix everything. Now, so that the rain will not pour inside the house. Yes, I know you said you want to demolish the house and raise up another one, but that is not the time. Forget about that one yet. Let us talk about the roof that is going to be leaking now. It's leaking already. 35,000. My boy. That's my boy. Yes, send it. Union Bank. Union Bank account. Yes, PM there goes back. PM all is mad. You see what I'm talking about? The money is coming. You see, we're not going to give him 20,000. I want to give him 22,000, 2,000 additional. Do you know why? So that all Yalambunya. Go ahead, enjoy yourself. When you have a problem, then your problem is solved. Can you be dating a man who is keeping record of? Listen, any money I spend on you, I don't know. It's gone and it's gone. Anybody to ask me how much I spend tomorrow, I don't even know. Hey, spending money and it's writing it down somewhere.
You understand? So that my balance there, you have to give me balance before I leave today. I'm sure I will get them off this thing. Amaka! Okay, when I finish the work, you will give me the balance before I finish up the remaining work. Alright. Good afternoon. How are you?
Fine, how is it?
I'm very fine. Be this boy, do fast and go and look for where you get me Otalakbando phone. Be fast. This one that you are coming back from your lesson alone, where is Chichi? She didn't go with you?
Since the recent happenings,
Yeah.
Chichi hasn't been close to me like she used to be. She no longer comes to the house to find me to go to the lesson together. Then if I eventually meet her at the lesson center, she will leave before me immediately with dismiss. So I don't know.
Wait, actually, you are trying to tell me that Chichi is no longer serious with her academics?
I don't know what her problem is or even her plan. I don't know. In fact, today, I did not see her at the lesson at all. She did not come to the lesson today at all.
I call this one. That Chichi no longer accompanies you to your tutorial classes. This is serious, so.
Very serious, please. I'm just coming back from the lesson and the Ezigbo God in my...
It's alright, eh? According to this one, that Chichi is no longer serious with her education again. That might be because of this old stupid, that foolish old man. That he got. That might be because of him that Chichi is no longer taking her academics serious. Agadi nwoke na-agwụ ofe abịa gbajie m nwa mụnwa be echi okwe eri okwe gbajie m aka nala m nwa bịa nwoke m do fast ka ijeche ebe egota m tara akpụ na ofe onugbu precisely na nke ọfịa akụ
Enjoy yourself, my girl.
This is where you are. Papa, good afternoon. So it's true. It's true that it is now my father that you study. You no longer come to the lesson.
This girl you see is drinking cold milk. Don't say nonsense that will make the mouth to begin to choke her. Somebody who is already learning me. What else is he going to be learning? Not cool.
So Badiro, continue. Continue drinking them. 2 bottles of malt.
What's wrong? Why are you listening to this man? We want man. No, you just tell yourself the truth. Since that time you have been going to lesson with him, even the money he has been stealing from my back pocket. Don't worry, I will deal with him when I want to deal with him. You see the supermarket I told you about? It's not going to be one supermarket. To have one, the share lady, and then there should be branches. Branches of supermarkets, chain of supermarkets belonging to the share lady. Eh?
My friend.
How you doing?
I'm all right. I said I should come and check on you.
I'm just coming. I want to see my woman now. Let's go and sit down.
Okay. I know you always have views for me.
She came. Yeah, she was actually here with me.
Really?
Yeah. I just want to see that. That is small thing.
That means if I had come in here earlier, I would have met her.
But I thank God you didn't come earlier. It's good you are coming now.
So, how did it go?
Everything is working out perfectly.
She's responding.
Oh my goodness, she is responding beyond my expectation. My only problem is Emeka, my son. Emeka, my son, about your speed.
Emeka?
Yes, he is interfering with this whole process in a way that is actually getting me angry now.
What's his problem?
I don't understand. He's poking his nose into this our arrangement.
Is Emeka having something to do with her?
No, the girl I'm a baby woman. Back that side.
So why is it?
You know, this Emeka, you know Emeka now. Emeka is a problem.
Okay.
It's a problem. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You are the father and he's your son. He cannot be wiser than you do.
No, he's not. He's not even wise at all.
This is what you are going to do. You send him straight to the city before this thing gets out of hand.
But he has an exam to write.
The exam can still be written in the city. Yes.
Is that possible?
It is possible. Is there anything that's not possible? Let him go to the city with his. Let him go and meet his brother there. Then he can write the exam.
He
there.
registered here.
No, it can still be done. It can still be done. We know all these things now, except you are not aware.
Huh. I'm not talking about this.
No. He has to go to the city.
Like transfer
Straight to the city.
so that this idiot will no longer be on top of my case.
If Emeka leaves to the city now, you will have all the space and time.
Yes.
Emeka is becoming a hindrance to this whole thing.
I'm telling you. You know what? Consider it done.
Okay.
How come you're always the one that is bringing all this bringing
You
ideas?
know you are my friend. You cannot be in this kind of situation and I will not come up with something fast.
What do you care? What do you care to take? You have somebody. Tell me what you want.
For now, I'm so happy. Maybe later. Later.
No go, my man.
No go.
I think I'll bring somebody. Listen to me. This is something I have already decided. And it's something I have looked around. And I am telling you that the people who sit back here in the village to write WAEC exams, they don't always come out in flying colors. Yes, that is why I want your brother to come to the city to write the examination there. Let him mix up with all those bright students around where you are, and then he will just write the exam only once and he will pass. I verified from my friend that he said it can be transferred. Yes, sir. It is going to just cost more money. You transfer it to where you want to write it. It's the same examination. Or do you want to spend this money again? After spending this money this year, you want to spend it again next year? It does not make sense. You're already spending so much money. So let him come to the city and write the examination there, so that it will be only once and for all. I will call you back. What is it?
Papa, so because of a woman, you want to send me to the city? You can't even wait for me to finish the exams here and go to the city as we planned. Now you are insisting I write my exams in the city after registering here.
Did you hear any woman in this discussion? Didn't you hear what I was telling your brother? That is for your own good. Why are you bringing a woman into it?
My brother Jidofo wrote his exams here in the village before he left for the city. He passed. Papa, what I'm just trying to let you know is that I'm not going to any city to go and write my exams. I registered here and I will write my exams here and I will do my lesson here, everything here.
Who is the father?
Papa, that is not the bone of contention here.
But who is the father? You or me? Or am I the father?
Papa, what I'm saying here is that I am not going to any city.
Listen to me. Somebody is going to write that exam. Okay. And that exam will be written that place.
No. Because of a woman, Makawan, a small girl for that matter.
Actually, listen to me now. Nkechi, why am I even calling you Bianca? This girl, listen. When this relationship started, I told you something. I told you if you cheat, you go. If I cheat, you will still go. Because it's a man's world. But at this point, me, the man, I did not even cheat. You, the girl, you are the one cheating. Not even with a small boy. Not even with a young person. But a man old enough to be your grandfather. A man that is busy renewing his old blood with your young blood. Let me tell you, I told you that you will calculate everything I've spent on you from the time this relationship started. Starting from the days I used to buy you pants 7 colors. And to the days I used to take you to a market where you used to plait your hair. You have to calculate everything and give to me. You've actually managed to pay me 22,000, yes, but that money is not enough. After making some necessary calculations and arithmetics, actually, I found out that you are still owing me 7,500 and you must give that money to me now.
It's okay.
Eriokwe.
You want me to pay you 7,500?
500 is very important.
Okay. You will calm down. You see this pencil that is on your head now, you get it and calculate everything down to the pants you bought me. Everything down to the pants you bought me. Tell me how much it is, then I will pay you. Because the truth now is it's over between you and I. Wherever you see me, keep moving. Wherever I see you, I'll keep moving. Because officially, you're not my boyfriend again.
Huh?
And I am not your girlfriend.
Huh?
Please, just leave me alone.
Mommy. Na ọgwụ ọbara m. My blood tonic. Ọnụnụgụ m. Forget about all those things that I've been saying. Actually, it is what we call initial gra. I do not mean it. Please now, if you leave me, I will die. You remember all the sweet times you've had in the past now? Starting from the days in Naboge and Madam Black, I atan Kwabi now. Polo Gijen Gidofu Hotel, I see you, Bolka Gijen of Fiako, I you tarapu no phone. Then I have been buying you pants 7 colors and everything. All of a sudden, because of one stupid he goat, an old man. You want to tell me that it's over between actually Okatazema like this or Okatamo to name fan. Mommy. Ogwabalam. Take the money, take everything, but come back to me. Mommy. Okay, if you cheat, you will not go. If I cheat, I will still not go, but let's just have... Nah, Actually, I didn't bargain for all this.
Listen, I wouldn't want you to continue going for that lesson. Yes, you don't need that lesson anymore. Whatever thing you are planning to achieve, I think you've already achieved it. Whatever that is remaining, I will help you achieve it. You see, I want you to come over tomorrow. Come over to the house tomorrow so that we can stay. It's been so long. Yes. No, I will arrange everything for you. You will like that visit. But don't bother about that lesson again. I hope you heard that. Yeah? You know the time to come now. You know the time Emeka has gone. Calculate it yourself. Come the time that you know that he must have gone for the lesson, so that you can finish before he comes back. Everything very, very coded. I trust you. Okay then. Okay. See you tomorrow. Hello?
Good morning. Has he left here?
Yes,
Okay, so I can start coming.
you can start coming.
Yes, okay, I'm coming.
Papa, good morning. Enjoyment everywhere. Come on, never.
Hey! What are you doing here? Have you not gone to go? Why? What? Have you not gone for lesson?
No,
Why?
there's no lesson today.
Who told you there's no lesson today? Today that they are going to teach you what to make you to pass the examination, you said there's no lesson?
Papa, there's no. They told us specifically that there's no lesson today. Today was Wednesday.
River.
They said there's no lesson today.
No, you have to go for lesson. You have to go for lesson.
No, I can't say
You must go for lesson today.
No.
You carry your book and go and read. That's how we used to do it when we were in school.
Hey, that's exactly my plan. That's why I budgeted that I'm not going anywhere today. I want to stay at home so that I can help myself and read under this place, inside the house, anywhere.
You cannot stay at home today. In fact, I've given you leave.
Papa, I said I don't want to go anywhere. Oh, where name is it? I'm here today. I just want to stay around and help you with anything you need.
No, I don't need any help. I am very okay today. You know what? Where can you possibly go and you spend a lot of time? Just go somewhere. Go somewhere. Go to the next village. There's a bar. That bar that is before the once I enter the next village. Sit down there. Drink beer. Enjoy yourself. Eh? You can come back much later.
Papa, I don't understand.
Oh, when somebody has given you leave, but have even provided money for you to go out, it becomes a problem.
As you said, you are my father.
Yes. Just go. Where are you going?
Papa, let me change it to something better.
You are okay like this. You can go from there. Go like this.
Papa, don't worry. I'm leaving now. Let me just change. That is what I do. I'm coming. Let me change.
Oh. What kind of son is this? Very useless son. Why will he be here by this time? Someone needs to know to go up. To wait here. That fool. He's around. Unlike I was expecting. I've already set up everything at the back under the mango tree for us to enjoy ourselves. But that fool is just you just come down here and let me handle the situation around. I'll come for you very soon. Okay.
If my father comes out here to catch me, me girl, 2,000. That's 500. Chicken, 1,000. My 1,000. 2,000.
What is going on? You are eating. You are eating what? Oh yeah. The one you kept. Hey! Are you this useless? How can a human being see food and we start to eat? Go and come back. listen, Jidofo. I have had enough. In fact, this is the climax of it. Your brother is either coming to the city to stay with you, or you're coming back here to carry his corpse. Because there is nothing that will prevent me from killing that force. And listen, I don't want to explain anything. What I'm telling you is that I have had enough. And this is final. Call him anyhow you can communicate with him and let him begin to come to where you are. Because if he remains here, he's the dead man. I'm going to joke.
To this place. You mean you didn't hear me call you?
I didn't hear you call my name. Hey, yeah, see how you're panting. Sorry.
Hey, no problem. Where are you off to?
Market. My aunt sent me to the market.
Oh, I didn't see you at the reading premises today. I hope there's no problem. I hope you are fine.
Yes, I'm fine. It's my auntie that is sick, so I had to stay back home and take care of her today.
Auntie Chi?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so sorry.
So, how did the discussion group go? What happened?
Hey, my dear, nothing much. Nothing really happened today. It's just like a parish where there's no priest. Everyone was just roaming about like a sheep without any shepherd guarding them. Nothing. Everything that I've been reading all this while just left my memory today. I wasn't able to learn a thing. If I didn't come from this ear, I think I'll just follow and go from this other ear.
Emeka,
My dear.
I only skipped one day. One.
No, you can't be serious. You mean? No? You mean it's not up to a week? You mean it's only today you skipped? Jeez. It's only today and it's like a week or a month to me. I'm in a big mess.
Emeka.
You skipped only today. What if you end up skipping 2 days?
Emeka.
My dear.
Emeka. So, what you want to tell me is that all those girls that I see roaming around you, you did not find anyone to read with today?
Me?
None.
Girls roaming about. Ha! I don't know what you are saying, Nobody is roaming around me. I've been seen anywhere close to me, even one pool close to me. The only people that are even a bit close to me, is Malefe and the rest of them. Nobody, even a single girl has ever been seen around me. No. Yeah, is there anyone seen around me? And I'm still here asking you to at least accept my proposal now, please.
Emeka, bye.
Be my girlfriend.
Bye.
Now.
See you tomorrow.
At least I can follow you to the market, even if it's holding your nylon.
I don't understand what this man is saying.
Is there every time, anytime I understand English? Let me show you since the other.
I've been saying it since. Teach me now, you're waiting for later.
I'm tired. It's not come to my house later now.
Hello, people.
I don't understand this.
That's what I was showing her now.
Hello, how are you
It's not even
now?
here you're supposed to be looking at.
Are you okay? Like, are you sick in the head?
Nkechi,
Don't
it's
you
okay.
ever in your life lay your filthy hands on me again.
Don't mind him now.
Wait. Like,
How will you not understand what I'm trying to tell you?
If I touch, what will now happen?
Touch her.
Who is this one coming for? Please go.
Hey. There's
Touch
nothing
her.
somebody won't see.
Touch her and see what I will do
There's
to you.
nothing.
Look at him.
Like, if I touch you now, what will now happen?
Oh God.
I will. If I touch her, I will still touch her again, and nothing will still happen.
Hey.
Just calm down. Let me just.
Come on. Hey! Are you mad? Touch down. Are you stupid? Go for you. Are you mad? Listen. Here, let me tell you something. I'm not one of those girls you think you can play
Tell
around
him.
with. Let me warn you. If you touch me again, I will mess you up.
Leave me alone. Don't you know you don't hit a lady? Are you stupid? Of course I am. But lay your hands on any of them now. Let me show you how stupid people behave.
Sandra, take your book. Let's go.
If not for God,
Sandra,
Get out.
take your book now.
speak.
Give me my own.
Sorry, please. I hope he did not hurt any of you.
No, it's not.
You?
No, I'm fine. Connect your book. None of my phone. Let's go. Sandra, I want to ask you a question. Like, you've been looking. Do you like him?
Like who? I was serious today. Have you forgotten?
Franca. Why did you change the topic? We're discussing something important.
Okay. There she goes. You're just unbelievable. Are you trying to tell me that what we are discussing right now it's not important? Well, you know, I don't have a boyfriend and I like him.
Listen, I don't want to see you there. You dare not.
Then you come out open and tell us now. Because me, I'm liking him too.
Yes! I don't know if I'll call you man rapper. It's everything you like.
See this one, oh. Madam, I like everything good, not rubbish.
It's okay. Small thing, people will bicker everywhere. It's fine. I like him, I do. It's just that those his friends, look at his friends now. The company he keeps makes me very uncomfortable. His hair, his mannerisms, his behavior, I don't know, it's just, I don't know.
But I thought of that too. Anyway, that's the reason why I've been single. All this uncertainty. Anyway, I'll give you my candid advice. Don't start a journey that you will not finish.
Madam, stop blabbing. I'm gonna get yourself a boyfriend. This girl likes a young, active, vibrant, handsome sugar boy. You're talking about uncertainty. My dear friend, please find a way to be certain because that guy I saw today will take care of you very well.
Yes, automatically. Because he's dressed now, he's carrying dress, so he
Why
will just
not?
take care of her. Dear, read my lips. Use your instincts.
And what's rubbish instincts?
You all are just confusing. See, just stop. You're confusing me already. I will know what to do. It's not like there's a deadline to it or it's an exam or something. I'll figure it out and I know what to tell him.
Fine, let's go. But me, I like him.
Please, I'm not ready to cut you for any heartbreak.
I'm flying away. I'm falling away in love. Falling in love for real.
Sandy, baby. Oh, very beautiful. What is it?
Why are you here?
I came to see you. You know I've missed you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Come on, go.
I bought some fruits for you.
Thank you.
I hope I will see you.
This evening I'm going to church. Come on.
No problem.
Come. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm going out.
Okay.
Ensure you attend service today. Do not leave any clothes outside. I might not return today.
Just call me whenever you need me. I'll be there for you. I'll be there for you. Just call me. I'll be there for you. No matter what I do, I'll make sure I'll be here for you.
Thank you for coming.
No problem. Anything for you, my love.
Stop calling me.
But you know that's the truth. You know I love you.
Emeka.
Darling.
Come on, be great. Go, I'll see you tomorrow. Faster.
Just like that.
I'll see you later. Go. Auntie, are you back?
Good afternoon.
I'm still there. And who are you? Good afternoon.
My name is Emeka. I'm Sandra's study mate.
Yes, Auntie. You know, he said I should go to church, so I asked him to come to church with me, and he followed me.
Sandra, I did not ask you. Now get inside. Get inside! Oga.
Auntie, good afternoon.
Who are you? What's your name?
Emeka is my name, Auntie, like I said before. I'm from Kano, Abugo, in this Enugu state.
I assume you are the guy that brought fruits for her the other day. You usually drop her off after school sometimes. And now, you're beginning to follow her to fellowship.
Yes, Auntie.
Emeka,
Auntie.
I hope it's not what I'm thinking. I hope you do not have any ulterior motive behind your actions.
No, Auntie, there's no ulterior motive. Sandra is just my study mate, church mate. We just read together, try to help ourselves improve. She helps me with things I don't know, and I help her with the ones she don't know. And we just want to pass our exams. That's all.
Do you expect me to believe what you just said? Good. I believe you. But listen to me. Sandra is my only niece. Do not hurt her.
That one is
well, I wish you both good luck. And I also wish you both good luck in your studies. To make good grades in your studies. I wish you success.
Auntie, thank you.
You can go.
Thank you very much, Auntie. So please, greet her for me.
Sandra!
Dear beautiful Sandra, you are smart, you are gentle, you are my joy giver, you are my queen, you are special, you are intelligent. I love you today and always.
Sandra! You say you're laughing anyhow. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What do you say? You're fine. Babe, you're not.
I am.
No, you're not. You're sitting down here all alone, smiling. Babe, you're in love.
No. go! Let's go home, please.
Wait, go where?
Home.
You are sitting down here smiling with possibly a written love letter. You are saying let's go.
Nkechi.
You tell us, me, I
This
want
girl.
to hear the gist.
Like this now. But please, on our way home, we can continue gisting. I'm famished.
Oh, fine. Let's go. You
go.
will tell me this thing today.
Nah. You must do your best to take those drugs very seriously. Don't play with them. And that money I give to you, make sure you use it judiciously. Because if you waste it, I might come back later than I told you I will. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So read your book, spend wisely. And this is an mission you're going to take now, right?
Yes, sir.
If you do well, I'll buy you a PlayStation 4.
Yeah? Yes. Hey! But I see, you know what? All these things she told me to do, I will do all of them exactly. I will even give you that, brother. Hey!
Anya, is it? That's how you always talk rubbish. Read, you not read.
Read your book, oh. No problem, brother.
Am I forgetting anything?
Not sure. Hey, brother. Are you going with the car?
Thank you. I'm not even going with the car. I'm supposed to use the elephant.
So,
Stupid boy. Are you going with the car? No, I'm trekking. So that you relevant, okay? Alright.
no, I was only asking so that if the mechanic will come, I know he's supposed to come tomorrow.
Assistant mechanic. You don't know when he's coming. Read your books. Young man, read your books. So, what did I say?
Young man, read your books.
So, if I'm telling you to read your books, you're telling me to?
No, I'm the young man. Young man, read your books.
Ndo. Yeah?
Guy, they smile now because your guy don't run. Why you face like this?
This guy, I told you that Jumbo. She make don't leave you, Waka. Me, I supposed to put you on top.
Please, I'm looking for your friend Emeka. I didn't see him today.
Emeka. Sir, I can see love over you. What? Do you see Emeka?
I saw Emeka today.
Please, where?
I saw you inside the bush. This way.
Come, let me take you there. Let's go now.
I'll be going. Thank you.
Go. No, come now. Come and sit here.
Sandra.
Come and sit here.
Yeah. Hey, Tony, where are you going to? Oh, you want to be the gentleman among us, Abi? Or now you like woman pass?
Tony, Mugu, anything you want make you do, that babe belongs to Emeka.
Sandra, what?
Sandra.
What is it? Are you done mocking me with your friends? What?
No. You know I cannot mock you. I can't do that to you, Sandra. Sandra, what I have for you is sincere love.
What is it? When will you stop harassing me? I thought we've passed all this. I have told you, Tony, my heart belongs somewhere else.
Emeka.
Yes. Who else? And he's your friend. I know. Listen, if you're not going to respect yourself, at least respect your friend now.
Sandra, this is not about respecting my friend. Can you just
Tony!
listen to me?
Tony!
Give me
Tony!
attention.
Shh. Keep whatever it is you have to say to yourself. You can go back there to your friends and keep on laughing. Comedy show. Go back now.
Sandra. Sandra.
Ah, man, don't show. Who there there?
Emeka.
Okay. How are you doing?
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Come on. You can sit. I hope there is no problem with Sandra.
She's okay. Nothing wrong with her.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Emeka, no, I did not see where we are reading today. So I came to check if you are okay. Hope all is well.
I wasn't so okay before, like I was a bit sick before, but now I'm better.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dear. I'm so sorry. Okay, I beg to take my leave now. I have to be going.
Okay, fine then. Thank you for checking up on me.
What's Emeka?
My love, what is it? I don't like the way you're looking. You look absent-minded.
I'm worried. I'm really worried. This is the second day I've not seen Emeka.
Oh, speaking of Emeka. Yes, I noticed it too. Especially today, I didn't see him around at all. Maybe you should visit him today or tomorrow.
No, I can't just go to his house. How?
Oh, good. What do you mean you can't just go to his house? You told me the other day that he lives with his elder brother.
Yeah, he does, but still. The other brother works every day, except Saturdays and Sundays. That's the only time you see him at home.
Okay, let's see. Since he works Monday to Friday and stays at home Saturday and Sundays, and it seems as if you're a little bit skeptical about it, how about you visit him on Saturday when you're coming back from rehearsals?
Think?
And now, go to church rehearsals. On your way back, you can just branch in and say hi or know what's up with him so that you take this awful look off your face before you get wrinkles.
You think so?
You love him, don't you?
I do.
Hey, babe. Listen, I respect your feelings a lot. But you should be very careful. Seriously, you should be very careful. Okay? To avoid stories that touch. Just saying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That reminds me, I was going to ask you, where is Nkechi? I didn't see her today too.
Oh, jeez. I looked everywhere for her. I didn't even see a shadow of her. Maybe she's running some errands for her grandma. You know how our grandparents can be sometimes. Maybe that's why I kept her busy all this while.
Poor girl. Always running errands.
Always.
I hope you enjoyed it.
You're a monster. Sweet monster.
Yeah, I know, but you have to be very careful. Don't speak this to your friends so that they will not come knocking on my door or saying, monster do me, monster do me. You understand? Let this be our little secret.
Sure. Nobody hears. Come here.
this life, there's nothing someone will not see. You pack your car, wake up in the morning, the car won't start. Morning.
Sir, please, I'm looking for someone.
Who?
Emeka.
Which Emeka? How does he look?
He has dreads.
He has... Yeah, Dadan.
Yeah.
All these whiskey boys that live in this compound. See, that's their flat.
This one.
I'll
just go right here.
But should in case he's not around, you can wait for him in my own flat. These boys of nowadays, they can enjoy you. Only Emeka. They enjoy this game. If I had known, I would have told you that Emeka is not around.
Sandra, I heard you asking about me, so. You look beautiful.
Oh my God, did I offend you?
Offend me?
Yes.
No. Come, let's go inside. So,
What will your elder brother think if he comes home and sees me inside the house?
Don't worry, you have nothing to worry about. My elder brother has no problems. He even traveled. So he will not be back until we are done with our exams. So you have nothing to fear or worry about. So, shall we?
Okay.
Ladies first. Come in. You don't have to be afraid. You don't have to fear anything. No one is at home. I am so home alone. And now, we are home alone.
So, what's wrong with you?
My dear, don't mind those useless doctors. They say that I have malaria, typhoid, headache, belly ache, eye ache, everything ache. The nurses in that hospital already knows how my Botox is. With the injection they'll be giving me, even drugs.
Sorry.
My dear, it's been hell.
Sorry. You'll be fine.
Yeah, but you know, if you had accepted what I told you earlier before now, this wouldn't have been happening to me. If you had accepted to be my girlfriend, this sickness wouldn't have happened to me. Yeah, but no problem. It's still alright. I understand the fact that you don't want to be my girlfriend. It's fine.
That's why I'm here.
You see?
That's why I'm here. I accept.
Wait. You mean you accept to be my girlfriend?
I love you too.
Wait, like you are my girlfriend and I'm your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Like we can do things that girlfriends and boyfriends do? Yes! Finally. You see, you look so beautiful. Like all the while that I've been sick, once I'm sleeping, I see you in my dreams. Like there was a particular day that my brother came to wake me up from sleep to take my drugs. He merely tapped me. I said, "Hey Sandra, have you accepted?" Like sometimes if I'm going out, like I'm going to buy something, I see people passing me like their faces look like Sandra. Like everyone is Sandra. Oh, thank you very much. Like I'm so happy. I love you too. Already you know that.
Nah, what is going on here? What is going on here? So you, this wicked old man. What? So despite all my warnings and all my admonitions, you still went ahead and devoured my.
Hey, shut up, my friend. Can you imagine the kind of useless language he's using? Devoured. As a wild animal. They're devoured. And
you, this girl, I'm so disappointed in you. I'm so ashamed of you. Listen, you see this fire that you're building in this village, it will consume you. You've just started a fight with me and
I'm a man is now. Will disappear. Look at this idiot. Where you can't after you where are you warning? Where are you warning? Are you disappointed in this one? How can you be disappointed in my sensation?
Listen to me, you charlatan. Stay away from my woman, stay away from my girl. I don't want to share this girl with anybody. She's the only one I have. What do you mean? Well, you want to have? You want to have not an idiot. Look at his face. How can you be managing this animal? Actually,
it is not actually, it is actually rhetorically.
Let me tell you something you don't know, If next time I see you with this girl, I will show you why my name is Etiokwe.
Man, Etiokwe, where you yan? Etiokwe, Lipo,
Ogwabalam, blood tonic. Hey, Ogwabalam. What did I do to this man? What did I do to this old man? Actually, I didn't bargain for all this.
Second. Darling. Why is your face like this?
I didn't see you in church today.
Me? I came to church. I was almost sitting close to the priest.
At what point? Because I told you I was going to be waiting for you. You knew I would wait for you.
Is that why your face is like this? I came just that I left earlier so that I can come back and prepare something nice for you to eat. Just sniff. You will perceive the wonderful aroma of the meal I'm preparing for you.
So you're cooking for me?
Just like this. You will perceive. Darling.
I missed you. You always like this. Where's the food first? I want to eat. This one you cooked.
Just started cooking. To still take a little time before it will be ready.
Can I wait?
You can use this while we are waiting.
I'll wait for you.
No problem. Play while I play.
I don't know.
That's it.
What am I supposed to do now?
You use this to punch. You kick with this. Then you use this to shield yourself.
Why? Why do I have to fight? This doesn't make any sense. I don't know why you boys like fighting too much. I'll wait for the food. You can play your game since that's why I'm here.
I don't believe I told you. Score one. This guy's equalized. Let's turn 2-1. Now my guy nearly cried.
Guy, we don't have a team in Super Ego. Guy, forget that team.
Hey!
Real pals. Real pals. Real pals. Man or something. Igbo man.
No. Leave it for your ancestors. Leave it for your ancestors. Thank God.
Hey! See you. Nah. How fun? How are you guys doing?
What's up? Thank God you are here. How fun now? Lover boy. Love King come.
Just see the way you and this girl love just they carry you now like drink. Remember saying I bet you good to.
Hey.
You guys are saying nonsense. How is it possible for this guy to do that thing to Sandra? Do you know Sandra? Sandra is a very responsible girl from a responsible home. This boy cannot do that thing to Sandra.
We are not fighting yet.
He cannot! I'm telling you what I know.
Quarreling.
You've not spoken to Sandra before. He cannot do that thing to Sandra.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Let me, my man. What's wrong with you? What's really happening? What's really happening? But it's okay. It's all right. It's bet. You know our exams is approaching very soon. We need to gather our money so we can make use of it for something else.
Sense.
You know what I'm saying? Everything can only say something.
I'm telling you, sorry. Keep the money sizable now, you know.
Sorry, my good friends. Which Sandra are you talking about?
The Sandra you know.
Sandy baby now.
I'm not sure. Because if you guys are really talking about Sandra, you should have known that by now that I must have eaten her. Clean mouth. But what I want you to understand now is that I've eaten Sandra twice. In fact, when I was coming here, I saw you guys here. I was expecting that you guys were probably discussing on how to maybe sell one of your lands and gouge up my money to give me for the bet. And you are here still talking about the gun story. I was expecting a new challenge, not a past event.
Guy, you're speaking total nonsense. You're speaking rubbish, my man. How can you just walk in here and tell us you've knocked Sandra? Emeka, you're not making any sense.
It's okay, guys.
You're talking nonsense.
Tony, it's okay.
Total nonsense, Emeka. This is big nonsense.
Tony, it's okay.
You have to arrange our money.
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. Amy.
Imagine.
I know something.
I know things you can do. Hey. Why is this one taking me so long? Well, okay, it's okay. It's all right. You said you have knocked her more than twice or 3 times. I don't understand. Or 2 times. Fine. What proof do you have?
Wait. I don't really understand.
You need to show us proof.
Wait. You mean I don't understand. I should take a photograph of where we are doing the thing or what? In fact, my boss on a brain. You know Nkechi?
Yes, that one. Let me iron that.
Very good. Continue ironing her, but you end up eating chaff because Nkechi came first. I first knocked Nkechi before Sandra even carry herself come her own. I knock Sandra join.
Emeka, close your mouth. Close your mouth. You're a big liar. You're a bloody liar. Wait, so you've been lying to us.
Antenna, sit down.
I don't know you're a big liar.
Antenna,
Emeka, you're a disgrace for lying to your friends. You're a big disgrace.
Antenna, if you shut up and sit down. See this antenna. Wait. Why are you taking this thing personal? Why are you taking it to be your family problem, my guy? Oh, now you just come and disgrace yourself. You think I don't know? You've been eyeing that babe. You have an eye for Sandra. You think I don't know? I know everything. I know all your moves. I know all your steps. But let me disappoint you now. I've caged up that girl and I've locked her up, carried the key, throw her inside well. I have only the password now. In fact, if you want to see me knock that baby again, come to my house tomorrow evening. And before you start coming, I just want to make it clear that it's not free of charge. You will come to my house, collect 10%, you go use your eye, see everything as they take happen. But you go add money on top waiting we bet. Go and see her.
Babe. Sandra, baby. Let me see. You've been all smiles these days. Okay. Let me do a rough guess. Emeka.
Yes. And I'm happy. He's a nice guy.
Somebody is so in love.
Yes, I am. And I'm happy.
Okay. Okay. Be careful. I hope your love is not blind. Because you're fragile. And I don't want anything to happen to you. Men of these days are not trustworthy. I will always tell you.
Yes, I mean, it's true, but I've decided not to dwell in all that anymore. You know, I hated men for a very long time because of my past relationship.
Told me about it.
You know now, before I came here. But Emeka is different. He's nice, he's charming, he's...
Okay, enough of Emeka. Before you get me all jealous and boxed up. Is this on her? Nkechi? Hello?
Yes. Okay, Emeka. Emeka is a nice person now. He's a nice person. He's a nice person.
No. Have you been here all this while?
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine. I'm not thinking about anything now.
Sure?
No, I'm tired. I just want to go home, rest, and help my grandma.
Okay. Hold on. 3 things. Only you. Choose one. You're tired.
1.
You want to go home and rest.
2.
Or you want to go and help your grandma. 3.
What the hell is wrong with you guys? I said I'm okay. Let's go.
Just pick
No,
one.
these days
Jack
we
of
don't-
all
we
trades is
don't know
master
how-
of
you
none.
know.
Emeka has successfully destroyed all my chances of loving someone truly and sincerely. From what Sandra told me the last time we met, it's obvious that she has fallen for him, his lies and his pretense. What should I do? He even had the effrontery to look me in the eyeballs, inviting me to come to his house and watch him make love to Sandra on 3D. This is a sin. This is a sin I can't forgive. I will teach him a lesson he will never forget in a hurry. Yes, I must.
If you put one man down, I will still beat you, guy.
No be by mouth.
Listen now, watch.
Tone, win this match.
Yeah, relax.
Play with your
You
hand.
don't know me again. Hey, man.
My guy, go Christ Jesus.
Tone, equalize this game.
I will equalize and
Nah, look, I come down and never win.
You see this game? Guy, play game.
Malefa, my G.
Top knuckle. Hey! Connect up for your goose! Will you?
Yeah, who's there? Nkechi? What are you doing here?
I don't understand. What kind of question is this? I came to see you, of course.
Yeah, of course, I know you came to see me, but I can't remember having an appointment with you today.
Let me get this. Are you asking me to leave your house?
I never said so, but I have someone that I'm meant to see today.
Who is that person? Sandra.
Oh, so you know.
Forget about her. You can just do it sharply now before she comes. You know how we used to do it now.
Huh? I'm good. I can see someone is in the mood.
Get out in the mood for what? I'm not in any mood.
Mood for something. You know, anytime I see you, I set my eyes on you. Oh, my body gets turned on.
Then turn yourself off.
Not so easy. You know something, I just want to make sure I've secured you to myself. That nobody, no idiot anywhere is trying to take you away from me.
Then let's go to the room.
The room. You know, this is still my house. We can stay anywhere. We can stay here. And maybe end up in the room.
Okay.
Shine.
Taking over me. I'm flying away. I'm falling away in love. Falling in love for real. I'm falling in love for real, yeah. Flying away.
My man. You know, as the chairman of the wedding committee, planning committee, we need to plan it well.
Yes.
It's a small wedding, very small wedding. So we need to plan it well so that everybody that will be in attendance will be very excited.
I like that.
Let us 2 cows.
2 cows?
Yes,
for a small wedding.
Of course, nah. That's why it's 2 cows. If it's a big wedding, it's 5 cows or even 7. 2 cows, and the fat cows, very properly fed cows. Yes, that's yes. And then you have to write 60 cartons of beer.
60 cartons?
Of course, that's
still on this small wedding.
What are you saying? If it's a big wedding, it should be like 200 cartons.
Hey!
Yes, now you see all these cooling van that they will line up. But this one, we are going to arrange the drinks in drums. Get all these drums, get ice blocks, and then we'll pack everywhere in drums. And even there.
This is no longer a small wedding.
It is a small wedding. Small wedding. Then, as for the things we are going to eat, you know from experience, if you use this our community people to come and cook your food home, they would divide the food into 2.
Yes.
And then we'll go with the people that come for the wedding will not even see what they will eat.
So it's better we bring a cook from
exactly. Outside. People are coming from outside. Okay. And 10 bags of rice.
Hey! 10 bags of rice?
Is this a burial ceremony? It's not nobody's anybody died.
You are calling 10 bags. Is this not too much?
Because people are coming to eat. Have you seen the girl? You see the girl I'm talking about? You know my wife now. She's coming with a lot of our friends. Hey!
10 bags of rice.
My son is prepared. 10 bags of rice. My son is very prepared. And then there was this wedding I attended in Asaba.
Okay.
They were not just pounded yam. They actually roasted yam.
2 bags of yam.
2 bags of. If you see the yam, even if you don't want to eat yam, you will be tempted to say, "Give me yam." Properly roasted yam.
I trust you.
And I have already made inquiry from the people that roasted the yam, and they have told me how much. So we are already going to roast 52 bags.
Hey! 52 bags of yam.
Yes. 52 bags.
For a small wedding.
Write it. It is going to be good.
Is this not too much?
It's not. It's a small wedding. Very small wedding. It's very small wedding. Nobody will talk about it. Yes.
Guy, no be more say person go read book pass this exam. No be more too. So wait, my talk waiting in my mind. My talk everything with important. Nah, you bad guy. I swear, you bad. I come work out for you. See, after that day where you chop see them Sandra for your house. Guy, say nothing for this life. When you go make me, they give you to one anytime I see you. No need too much. You too much. But to think of this thing, why be say Tony? No, they come our discussion group again. You know they even come where we they gather.
Hey, you are talking like you don't know Tony. Tony is Mr. Loverboy. Tony doesn't have sense. See, as they look Tony, no single sense in that his head. Empty head walking up and down. I've told him severally, don't depend on love. Forget about love. Chop, clean mouth, come out. On to the next level, they do. Probably he fell sick after watching what happened in my house and he's still sick at home.
I told you, I don't tell you now, say, why are the answer my little say, nothing concern me and woman matter, I bet and chop my money.
Hi guys.
Are you mad? Ha! Nkita, you going out? Just because you and the maker has scattered this waste now, you now feel that all of us are now age mates.
Hi guys. Listen, and listen very good. Where? Get out from this place. I said you should get out from this place.
My dear, obedience is better than sacrifice. Just jejely come out. Okay, to be more polite, get out. Yeah? Get out.
You don't look at what's up. Hey, Mom, what you say? I'll stone this head.
Not when we get to exam hall, we dey look you on yash. No, now. We dey read things, we never read anything.
Nkechi! What is it? Why are you calling my name like that?
Did you just say what is it? If not for one thing, I will just hit you. So this is what you've been doing all this while. Do you have conscience at all?
Like, hello, excuse me. Wait, did you see me with your husband? Please, don't even give me that attitude.
Oh, you're still ranting. Oh, my God.
What have I done wrong? What have I done to you?
Wait, though.
My friend, why?
You just came here and invaded my privacy and you are here asking me useless questions.
You're so shameless. Did you just say privacy? What color of privacy? In the middle of nowhere. God, man, you people are so unbelievable. This is disgusting. Even you.
You leave.
Backstabber.
Don't mind this paper.
I knew this was going to happen. Sandra, I told you from onset. I warned you. Eh? I warned you. Now look. Just rank away.
Sandra.
What is just the best time. Just go.
What is wrong? What is wrong? Tell me. Sandra, what is wrong?
Please ask your friend Emeka. That player of a thing that calls himself a man. Ask him.
Hey.
It's okay, my dear.
Oh, Sandra, I tried to tell you everything. I tried to tell you that this was a game. This was a bet. We had a bet on you, Sandra. I tried to tell you that day, but you couldn't give me your attention. Hi.
You had a bet on me.
Yes. So sorry.
You had a bet on me.
Listen, let me tell you. The first day I saw you, the first day you came to our study points, I tried to tell you. I saw you and I fell in love with you. Then I went back to tell my friends about you. Emeka said that I shouldn't tell them that thing that he can get you. So out of annoyance, we had a bet on you. Even there is a video.
Is the what?
There's a video we made. Sorry.
A video?
Don't worry. Just don't worry. Stay here. I'm coming.
Tony, video.
I'm coming. Just wait. I'm coming.
Tony,
I'm coming. Don't worry.
Video.
What is he talking about?
Tony.
Man, whatever it is. Whatever it is.
There's a video.
It's not good. It's okay. It's okay. You're going to make me to start crying with you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Maybe I was telling you, you not listening. Now see what Emeka has done to you.
I didn't know. How was I supposed to know?
It's okay. Just come. Come here, because it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just calm down, It's okay, because it's not. It's okay. Calm down. That Nkechi of you. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. What happened? Did Emeka touch you? Like, did he beat you?
Beating me would have been better, Franca.
Why would you say that now?
Franca, I'm pregnant. Franca, I am pregnant.
It's a lie.
They say Emeka made a bet on me. I'm pregnant for him.
It's a lie.
I'm pregnant for the guy that made a bet on me.
Hey, this girl has killed me. Did you tell your auntie? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Emeka. It's okay. It's okay.
Nah. Oh, sorry. Nah. Please. It's okay. My man around.
Should be around.
Please call her for me. Please.
Oh, thank you. Nah, don't talk to me, guy. Look at the guy looking for you there.
Okay. Something you saw. That camera phone you gave me that day. Remember? Please, I need it though. Please. I'll give you back. Nah.
Guy, they crazy. But why don't say since last week? Now you go here, they ask me.
Hey!
Guy, they crazy. Guy.
The
video what I see inside that phone now, that video.
Hey! Did you delete it?
Guys, sell on with the phone. I don't share and give Facebook and my WhatsApp start. What happened?
Okay,
Nah, they look for party too, guys. Sell for me now.
You have spoiled the soup, Ogede.
What happened?
Hey!
Nah, cause I didn't at the party where you want me. What happened now? Why they shout?
You not delete it.
The video sweet, Jerry. Why go there is something way sweet?
You saw it with the phone. Wait, you said you post the
for Facebook.
You have killed me.
My man, what did happen now?
Nah, that's it. Nah, that's cute, girl. Nah, that one that can live on the litter.
No, I don't understand this man. What did they walk you now?
Oh, give the bring water. Oh yeah. I'm there. I don't know what you're doing to me. Somebody save me.
I accept.
Somebody save me.
You just came here and invaded my privacy and you are here asking me this question.
Don't be ashamed of yourself. What's the color of privacy?
What have I done to you?
What have I done to you?
My friend.
Why?
My heart. My heart.
Have you seen it? You have seen yourself now. You have seen the disgrace and shame you brought upon yourself. Do we deserve this? Your nude video is trending everywhere right now, online. Aren't you ashamed of yourself? You are nothing but a certified porn star. That is what you are. Yes, that is what you are. Do not tell me any nonsense. Just shut up. Shut up. You are a porn star. Accept. You are a porn star. Ashawo! That is what you are. Shame on you, Sandra. Shame on you.
Please, Auntie, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I don't mean that he loves me. He said that he loves me and I believed him, Auntie. I didn't know.
I will slap you if you come close. Are you mad? You are very stupid. Because if you are not stupid, you will not let that stupid boy fool you. Yeah. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, your fornicating video with that stupid Emeka is everywhere online. Do we deserve this? No. Do we deserve this? Do I deserve this? You have killed yourself. If you come close, I will slap you. I will kick you. Are you mad?
Your face. What do you expect? Chisom, I want to ask you this question. Who came to Emeka's house with camera phone that very day Emeka smashed Sandra?
See me see question. We can't like us. You did that like us, Sandra. No, you bought me a new phone. Have you never seen me with any phone before? Talk more of having a camera phone. I don't have any idea how. It's your question. I suspect Tony. I suspect Tony. You see, Tony, I don't trust Tony. Tony has been very angry with Emeka these days. Since he discovered Emeka has taken Sandra. He has never been happy.
I get your point. I get your point. Okay, why not we go to Tony's house? Let's ask him. Let's find out. Then from there we'll check on Emeka. What do you think?
Anything we are doing, we should do it quickly.
Fine.
Let's go.
What's up, brother? Sorry, pardon our manners. You live here, right?
Yes, I live here.
We are looking for Tony. You know him?
The long one? Yeah, he traveled.
He did what?
The long one, he traveled. Long sleeve, he traveled.
I'm not sure that you know the person we are talking about. We are talking about Tony here.
I know Tony now, that is long and slim, that is dark skin. He traveled.
It's Tony.
Any problem?
Yes, there's a problem.
No. Thank you. Thank you. You need to see Emeka right now.
No.
Let's go.
Let me catch that boy. Let me catch the bastard.
Oh, but Auntie is okay. You won't down, eh? Give me one here. She's pregnant.
I don't know. Yeah, come here. What did you just say? No. What did you just say? I said, what did you just say? Sandra. You are what? Tell me you both are joking right now. You are lying, right?
No.
Where is the boy's house? Where does he live?
I know his house.
You know his house?
Yes, ma'am.
Hey! No. God will not forget to destroy him. Where is he? You have to take me there.
I'm taking it to his house.
Go, start going now. Go. Join them.
Something happened.
What is it?
Emeka is dead.
Snogging. Who is Emeka?
Emeka committed
Who is
suicide.
Emeka here?
Emeka is...
Another Emeka?
The one I'm taking you to his house. No. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. Emeka, it's not true.
No, Super Bro. If you are reading this, I want you to know that I never got the chance to say thank you. And I'm sorry. It was never my intention for it to get to this. You know I would never film a sex tape in your house. Please, Sandra, Malife and Chisom, I am very sorry too, my wonderful pals. I may be a coward, but never a bad, mean or heartless person. Please, I plead with you, forgive Tony. He must have been so hurt. Please think good things for me. Live your best lives. I took mine because I couldn't stand to face you day then. It's a beautiful sundown where I'm going. I love you so much, Super Bro. Good night.
What have I done to myself? Why did I allow this boy to live? It appears to me as if I forced him to his death. If this boy had remained here with me, he wouldn't have died. Oh God, what have I done to myself?
Emeka, I was tough on you always. Please, forgive me if I was too hard on you. I loved you from the deepest parts of my heart. I'm sure what killed you the most was my silence when you tried to reach me after you knew I had found out about the news. But I was mute because I wanted you to reach within your own consciousness to see what you did was wrong. It was wrong. It's not done. What was done was done. Okay, I bought the PlayStation 4 you always wanted. Who's going to play now? Who would I test my surprise, sarcastic replies on? Emeka's suicide was never the option. No way on earth. No way I would have done to you what you have ended up doing to yourself now. Nah. Suicide is not the option.